Title: Massive Polish Polka Dance Against Power, Democracy. Are you there? TLDR. Boom. You know things are getting spicy when a sea of humans marching can be spotted from the moon. Exaggeration alert. In Poland, hundreds of thousands took to the streets in an anti-government rally, protesting the erosion of democratic norms. Former President Lech Walesa and opposition leader Donald Tusk were the poster boys leading this democratic parade. Remember, this is happening on the backdrop of the 34th anniversary of Poland's first democratic elections. Gather around, peeps. It was a sight to behold as a colossal crowd, estimated between 300,000 to 500,000 peeps, flooded the streets of Poland's capital, Warsaw, all under the banner of, you guessed it right, democracy. And why, you ask? They were voicing their frustrations against those in power who they believe are pulling a now you see it, now you don't trick with democratic norms. In a scene straight out of a blockbuster, former President Lech Walesa, aka the big gun of the solidarity movement that put communism to bed in Poland, and the leader of the opposition Civic Platform Party, Donald Tusk, led the rally with citizens chanting democracy and constitution behind them. Can you imagine? This all started from the office of Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki and culminated at the Royal Castle. Here, Tusk blew the crowd away, declaring, we are going to these elections to win and to right human wrongs. But, here's the question. Is it a false dawn or the real deal? Now, let's get real, folks. Not everyone was hyped about the march. Government spokesman, Piotr Mueller, accused our poster boys of trying to overthrow the government. And this makes us wonder, where does the line between healthy protest and an attempted coup blur? Participants, like Radek Tuzinski, 49, who attended the march with his wife and 2 kiddos, said they want a free country for their children. Isn't that what we all want? But, how do we define freedom, especially when there's a growing fear of the nation reverting to an authoritarian system reminiscent of the days before the '89 emergence from communist rule? Critics have been screaming their heads off about the ruling party's progressive takeover of the judiciary and media, sparking fear that Poland could be coerced to bid adieu to the 27-member European Union. And oh, did we mention the clampdown on abortion rights? That's right. That's been causing mass protests too. Barbara Deck, 26, and her grandmother pulled an all-nighter, leaving their hometown at 4:30 a.m., traveling 7 hours to protest. Barbara held up a sign that read, I am afraid to have children in Poland. So, the question is, what would it take for young people like Barbara to feel secure about raising children in their own country? The tension is thick, and the stakes are high. With the general election around the corner in October, some argue that this could be Poland's last chance to halt the erosion of democracy. As Tusk's Civic Platform prepares to face off with the ruling,